Are you ready to become a certified Apache Cassandra developer and master one of the world's most scalable NoSQL databases? In this video, we will cover Apache Cassandra 3.x Developer Associate Certification Exam Prep 30 Real Practice Questions. Prepare for your Apache Cassandra 3. In this video, we cover 30 high-yield practice questions designed specifically for the Apache Cassandra 3.x Developer Associate Certification, covering data modeling, architecture, and SQL. Make sure to pause the video after each question to test your knowledge before we reveal the answer. In an Apache Cassandra cluster, what is the primary purpose of the Gossip protocol? Option A. To distribute data across different nodes in the cluster. Option B. To allow nodes to share state information and detect node failures. Option C. To handle client requests and route them to the correct coordinator. Option D. To manage the compaction of SS tables on the local disk. The correct answer is B. Gossip is a peer-to-peer communication protocol in which nodes periodically exchange state information about themselves and other nodes they know about. This allows the cluster to maintain a consistent view of the state of all nodes. Up-down. Without a centralized master, it runs every second on each node and is vital for failure detection and cluster membership management. You are designing a table to store user comments. You need to retrieve comments for a specific post, sorted by the time they were created in descending order. Which schema design is most appropriate? Option A. Primary key. Post_id. Comment_id. With clustering order by comment_id DESC. Option B. Primary key. Comment_id. Post_id. With clustering order by post_id DESC. Option C. Primary key. Post_id. Created_at. With clustering order by created_at DESC. Option D. Primary key. Post_id. Created_at. The correct answer is C. In Cassandra, the first part of the primary key is the partition key, post_id, which determines which node stores the data. The second part is the clustering key, created_at, which determines the physical sorting of data within the partition. By using with clustering order by created_at DESC, single quote, Cassandra stores the data on disk in the requested order, allowing for highly efficient range scans and sorted retrievals for a specific post. Which SQL command is used to see the replication strategy and factor of an existing keyspace? Option A. Show keyspace. Option B. Describe keyspace less than keyspace_name greater than. Option C. Select asterisk from system. Replication. Option D. List keyspace. The correct answer is B. The describe, or DESC, command in SQL/SH is a shell-specific command used to output the DDL, data definition language, of a keyspace, table, or index. Describe keyspace will display the create keyspace statement, which includes the replication strategy, like network topology strategy, and the replication factor. What is the role of a coordinator node in a Cassandra write operation? Option A. It is a fixed master node that manages all writes. Option B. It is the node that receives the client request and manages the replication process to other nodes. Option C. It is the node that stores the primary copy of the data. Option D. It is the node responsible for performing compaction after a write. The correct answer is B. In Cassandra's masterless architecture, any node can act as a coordinator. When a client sends a request to a node, that node becomes the coordinator for that specific operation. Its job is to look up the partition key in the ring, send the right request to all applicable replica nodes, and wait for enough responses to satisfy the consistency level before responding to the client. What happens if you insert a row with an existing primary key in Cassandra? Option A. The operation fails with a duplicate key error. Option B. Cassandra creates a new version of the row with a different timestamp. Option C. Cassandra performs an upsert, overwriting the existing columns with the new values. Option D. The operation is ignored and the old data is preserved. The correct answer is C. Cassandra does not perform a read before write to check for existence. An insert statement and an update statement are virtually identical under the hood. If the primary key already exists, the columns provided in the new statement are updated, overwritten. This is known as an upsert and is a core mechanic of Cassandra's high write throughput design. Which component in the Cassandra write path ensures durability by logging every write before it is committed to the memtable? Option A, SS table. Option B, Bloom filter. Option C, commit log. Option D, hinted handoff. The correct answer is C. The commit log is a crash recovery mechanism. Every write operation is first appended to the commit log on disk and then written to the memtable. In memory, if a node crashes, the memtable data is lost, but the commit log can be replayed upon restart to restore the data that hadn't yet been flushed to SS tables. When a read repair occurs in Cassandra, when is it typically triggered? Option A. During a scheduled maintenance window. Option B. During a read request when the coordinator notices a mismatch in data across replicas. Option C. When a node recovers from a failure. Option D. Only when the user manually runs the nodetool repair command. The correct answer is B. Read repair is a mechanism to keep data consistent across replicas. It occurs during a read operation. If the coordinator requests data from multiple replicas and finds that they do not agree on the data based on timestamps, it will send the most recent version of the data to the replicas that have the stale version. This can happen in the foreground, blocking, or background based on configuration. Which of the following is a fundamental rule of Cassandra data modeling? Option A. Minimize the number of tables. Option B. Model your data based on the queries you will perform. Option C. Use joins to combine data from multiple tables. Option D. Normalize data to reduce redundancy. The correct answer is B. Unlike relational databases where you model based on entities and normalize data, Cassandra data modeling is query-driven. Since Cassandra does not support joins, you must design your tables specifically to satisfy specific query patterns, often leading to denormalization, storing the same data in multiple tables. What is an SS table? Option A. A mutable memory structure for storing recent writes. Option B. A server-side table used for system metrics. Option C. An immutable data file on disk where Cassandra stores data. Option D. A temporary file used during node-to-node streaming. The correct answer is C. SS table stands for sorted string table. Once a memtable reaches a certain size, it is flushed to disk as an SS table. SS tables are immutable, meaning they are never modified. Instead, new data or updates are written to new SS tables, and the compaction process later merges them and removes old, deleted data. What does the allow filtering clause do in a SQL select statement? Option A. It enables the use of secondary indexes. Option B. It forces Cassandra to perform a potentially inefficient scan of all data in a table. Option C. It filters out null values from the result set automatically. Option D. It allows the user to filter results using the partition key. The correct answer is B. By default, Cassandra only allows queries that can be efficiently satisfied by the primary key. If you try to filter on a column that isn't part of the key, Cassandra will reject it unless you append allow filtering. This tells Cassandra it's okay to scan the entire dataset, which can lead to unpredictable and poor performance in large clusters. What is the purpose of a Bloom filter in the Cassandra read path? Option A. To sort the results before returning them to the client. Option B. To quickly determine if an SS table might contain a specific row key without reading the file. Option C. To encrypt data stored on disk. Option D. To compress data inside the memtable. The correct answer is B. Bloom filters are probabilistic data structures stored in memory. They are used to improve read performance by identifying which SS tables definitely do not contain the requested row key. This prevents unnecessary and expensive disk I/O operations. In a table with primary key A, B, C, which columns represent the partition key? Option A, A. Option B, circa option C, A and B. Option D, A, B, and C. The correct answer is C. In Cassandra, the outermost parentheses in the primary key definition denote the partition key. If there is a nested set of parentheses, like A, B, C, then A and B together form a composite partition key. The column C is the clustering column. What does a consistency level of quorum mean in a cluster with a replication factor RF of 3? Option A. The operation must succeed on all 3 replicas. Option B. The operation must succeed on at least 2 replicas. Option C. The operation must succeed on the coordinator node only. Option D. The operation must succeed on at least 1 replica. The correct answer is B. Quorum is calculated as replication factor 2 plus 1, rounded down. For RF equals 3/3 plus 1 equals 2.5, which results in 2. This ensures that a majority of the replicas acknowledge the operation, providing a balance between consistency and availability. Which of the following is a collection type supported by Cassandra? Option A. Array, list, map. Option B. Set, list, map. Option C. Set, linkedlist, dictionary. Option D. JSON, XML, blob. The correct answer is B. Cassandra Query Language (CQL) supports 3 specific collection types: set, unique elements, unordered, list, ordered elements, allows duplicates, and map, key-value pairs. These allow you to store multiple values in a single column. What is compaction in Cassandra? Option A. The process of compressing data to save disk space. Option B. The process of merging multiple SS tables into one and removing expired data. Tombstones. Option C. The process of moving data from memory to disk. Option D. The process of rebalancing the data across the cluster. The correct answer is B. Because SS tables are immutable, updates and deletes create new data entries rather than modifying existing ones. Compaction is a background process that merges SS tables, keeps only the most recent version of a row based on timestamps, and permanently removes data marked with tombstones once the GC_grace_seconds period has passed. Why is it important to avoid large partitions in Cassandra? Option A. Because Cassandra can only store 2 GB per node. Option B. Because large partitions can cause uneven data distribution and JVM heap pressure during read compaction. Option C. Because you cannot have more than 100 rows in a partition. Option D. Because large partitions make the partition key invalid. The correct answer is B. A partition is the unit of data that resides on a single node and its replicas. If a partition becomes too large, e.g., hundreds of megabytes or millions of rows, it can lead to hotspots in the cluster, slow read performance, and significant garbage collection issues for the Java Virtual Machine (JVM) during compaction or retrieval. Which of the following is the default partitioning algorithm used in modern Cassandra versions? Option A. Random partitioner. Option B. Byte-ordered partitioner. Option C. Murmur-3 partitioner. Option D. Hash partitioner. The correct answer is C. The Murmur-3 partitioner is the default for Cassandra 2.0 and later. It uses a Murmur-3 hash function to create a 64-bit hash of the partition key, ensuring a very even distribution of data across the ring with better performance than the older random partitioner, MD5. What is a tombstone in Cassandra? Option A. A physical file where deleted data is moved. Option B. A marker placed on data to indicate it has been deleted. Option C. A backup of a deleted table. Option D. A system log that tracks failed nodes. The correct answer is B. Since SS tables are immutable, Cassandra cannot simply delete data from a file. When a delete command is issued, Cassandra writes a tombstone, a special marker with a timestamp. During a read, the tombstone tells Cassandra to ignore the older data. During compaction, the tombstone and the shadowed data are finally removed. What is the purpose of the hinted handoff feature? Option A. To suggest a better data model to the developer. Option B. To temporarily store a write for a node that is currently down and deliver it once the node returns. Option C. To provide a hint to the coordinator on which replica is the fastest. Option D. To accelerate the indexing of secondary columns. The correct answer is B. If a replica node is down when a write occurs, the coordinator node can store a hint on its local disk. Once the coordinator's gossip protocol detects that the target node is back online, it streams those stored hints to the node to bring it up to date. This helps maintain eventual consistency but is not a replacement for full repair. Which of the following data types would you use to store a unique identifier that includes a timestamp? Option A, UUID. Option B, TIMEUUID. Option C, timestamp. Option D, variant. The correct answer is B. While UUID version 4 is random, TIMEUUID version 1 includes the MAC address of the node and the time the UUID was generated. This allows you to have a unique identifier that can also be used to sort data chronologically, which is very common in clustering columns. What is the snitch used for in a Cassandra cluster? Option A, to report performance bottlenecks to the administrator. Option B, to determine the network topology, data centers and racks of the nodes. Option C, to monitor the health of the hardware components. Option D, to encrypt inter-node communication. The correct answer is B. The snitch informs Cassandra about the network proximity of nodes. It maps IP addresses to racks and data centers. This information is crucial for the replication strategy to ensure that replicas are placed across different racks or data centers for high availability and fault tolerance. Which keyword is used to perform a lightweight transaction (LWT) in Cassandra? Option A, begin transaction. Option B, commit. Option C, if. Option D, using consistency serial. The correct answer is C. Lightweight transactions, LWT, provide, compare and set CAS functionality using the Paxos consensus protocol. They are triggered by adding an if clause to an insert or update statement, e.g., if not exists or if status equals active. These are more expensive than regular writes but ensure linearizability. In the context of the CAP theorem, which two properties does Apache Cassandra typically prioritize? Option A, consistency and availability. Option B, consistency and partition tolerance. Option C, availability and partition tolerance. Option D, durability and availability. The correct answer is C. Cassandra is generally classified as an AP system. Availability and partition tolerance. It is designed to stay available even if network partitions occur. While it can be configured for tunable consistency, its primary architectural goal is to ensure high availability and horizontal scalability. What is the consequence of having too many secondary indexes on a table in Cassandra? Option A, there is no consequence. Cassandra handles indexes efficiently. Option B, it can significantly slow down write performance and increase read latency. Option C, it reduces the storage space required for the table. Option D, it automatically enables allow filtering for all queries. The correct answer is B. Secondary indexes in Cassandra are local indexes stored on each node. For many queries, the coordinator may have to contact every node in the cluster to gather results, which is inefficient. Furthermore, every write must update the index. which adds overhead. They are generally recommended only for columns with low cardinality. Where is the Cassandra YAML file typically located in a standard Linux installation? Option A. USR bin Cassandra. Option B. var lib Cassandra. Option C. etc. Cassandra. Option D. home Cassandra. The correct answer is C. In most package-based Linux installations, like Debian or RPM, configuration files are stored in the etc. directory. The Cassandra YAML file is the main configuration file for the Cassandra daemon, containing cluster names, seed providers, and memory settings. How do you delete a specific element from a set collection in SQL? Option A. Update. Set my_set equals my_set element. Option B. Delete element from my_set where. Option C. Update. Remove element from my_set. Option D. Set my_set equals empty where element equals element. The correct answer is A. To modify a collection in SQL, you use the update statement. To remove an item from a set, you use the subtraction operator. Dash. For example, update users set emails equals emails old at email.com. Where user_id equals 123. Single quote dot. What is the ViaNode virtual node feature in Cassandra? Option A. A virtual machine that runs a Cassandra instance. Option B. A mechanism that divides the token range into many smaller segments assigned to each physical node. Option C. A backup of a node that lives in the cloud. Option D. A way to run multiple Cassandra clusters on the same hardware. The correct answer is B. ViaNodes allow each physical node to own multiple small ranges of the ring tokens, rather than one single large range. This simplifies adding, removing nodes because the data being rebalanced is distributed across all other nodes in the cluster, and it helps prevent data hotspots. Which keyword is used to ensure a table's data is sorted by a specific column within a partition? Option A. Sort by. Option B. Order by. Option C. Clustering order by. Option D. Group by. The correct answer is C. In the create table statement, you use with clustering order by column_name ASC DESC to define the on-disk sorting order of your rows within a partition. This is only applicable to columns defined as clustering keys. What is the commit log segment size default value usually? Option A. 32 megabytes. Option B. 128 megabytes. Option C. 512 megabytes. Option D. 1 gigabyte. The correct answer is A. In the standard Cassandra YAML configuration, commit log _segment _size _in _MB is typically set to 32 megabytes. Once a segment reaches this size, it is closed and a new one is created. Segments are only deleted once the data they contain has been flushed to SS tables. Which function is used to get the timestamp of when a specific column was written? Option A. Get_timestamp, column. Option B. Write time, column. Option C. Timestamp_of, column. Option D. Data_age, column. The correct answer is B. The write-time function in SQL returns the microseconds since epoch timestamp when the value of a column was written to the database. This is useful for debugging and understanding the last write wins conflict resolution. That concludes our 30-question deep dive into the Cassandra 3.x Developer Associate Certification content. If you found this helpful, please like the video and subscribe for more technical certification prep. For the full-length practice exam and detailed study guides, check the link in the description below.